Recommendations from a task force formed after a sudden spike in violence a year ago in Grand Rapids. The report includes more than 50 recommendations for reducing violence in the city, including gun detecting sensors and emergency mental health help for violence victims. New at 6, 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey spoke with a member of that task force and got his take. Joe?
Yeah, you know, Brian, while crime is down all over Grand Rapids, we still see violent incidents like the killing of the man here at the Chicken Coop restaurant over the weekend. Usually it's followed by some kind of public outcry, and then things go back to the way they were before. But a member of this task force says he thinks this time it's going to be different.
Crime is down, but, I mean, within one day, 1 hour, 1 minute, you know, crime could go back up. It meant a lot, you know.
Duke Turley grew up on Bemis Southeast, trying to avoid the kinds of problems that put his own father in prison. And now at 24, he has a perspective that speaks to his generation.
But just, you know, growing up in this neighborhood, just the history, not all of it good and not all of it is bad, neither.
What you'll find is that...
So, when gathering advice when it comes to curbing violence in the neighborhoods, the Safe Alliances for Everyone Task Force turned to Turley.
I think that's going to make a huge difference. With me being a part of this, it gives the people that we're targeting, you know, my age group, my demographic, that our voice is being heard.
And task force members listened to that voice. Turley says there were the typical assumptions, like the belief that gangs have an unbreakable stronghold on young people in the neighborhoods. Not true, says Turley.
It's not as big of a deal as they're making it to be. You know, we're seeking opportunity. You know, we are too. Not just, you know, those who graduated college, those who can't get into college, those who didn't graduate high school.
But residents of these neighborhoods have heard this all before. A spike in crime, a committee, a plan, a discussion, and nothing. Turley's convinced this time is different.
It was more from the heart and not more, it wasn't all politics. You know, I felt that everyone who sat on the board really came to make a difference.
Now, there's about 11 months worth of work into the SAFE report. Again, 50 recommendations, and we have a link that you can read those recommendations at woodtv.com. Live in Grand Rapids, Joe LaFurgey, 24-hour News 8.
All right, Joe, worth a read, definitely. Thank you for that report.